Operational review of the ProMax Door Pinner Plus. Operator console contains 3 selector switches, emergency stop, release reset, tool reload light, as well as an 8-position joystick. Upper left corner you see your machine cycle. We have 3 different cycle modes. We've got our manual cycle. Manual cycle requires 3 interactions by the operator. Load the product, cycle the clamp, the machine is going to clamp the door, operator can inspect. Press the 2-hand trip again. The door will be fastened with 1 or 2 fasteners as denoted by the fastening pattern. Operator can then inspect the door. To release the door from the cycle, the operator would need to hit the release reset. The machine will unclamp. The operator can remove the door from the system. In semi-auto mode, the operator now needs to cycle the machine twice. Size the machine, load the door, 2-hand trip on the 2 sides will clamp the door. Operator can inspect, cycle the machine again. The machine is going to place 1 or 2 fasteners and then automatically unclamp the door. In automatic mode, operator would load the door, press the 2-hand trip. The machine is automatically going to clamp, place the fasteners, and unclamp in one consistent motion. Bottom center you have your door style selector switch, so if you're running a cope and stick joint or a miter joint, you flip the switch to adjust the tool position shifts. Fastening pattern on the lower right will allow the operator to select no fasteners, inner pin only, outer pin only, or both pins per corner depending upon door construction. When running the machine with no fasteners, it'll be like a manual mode. Operator will load the door into the machine, cycle the buttons. The machine is going to automatically clamp. Operator can get in, manually apply fasteners or do their tasks, would then need to hit the release reset to unclamp the door to remove it from the system. Joystick is an 8-position joystick, so you can move horizontally out, horizontally in, vertically out, vertically in, or both in one axis at the same time. Sizing on the DP Plus is different than previously programmed. We now have a safety feature to ensure both hands are tied down for sizing purposes. 1 hand on the joystick, 2nd hand needs to be tied down on a cycle button in order to move the machine in or out or up or down. Can either be done left hand or right hand. The corner tool assembly on the ProMax Door Pinner Plus contains a Omer extended length magazine tool capable of holding up to 210 fasteners. It also has adjustable clamp pads which will allow you to run rail and stile widths between 1.25 and 3.5 on 8-inch increments. In order to adjust the rail and stile width, operator is going to take the handle, pull on it, and flip in the appropriate spacer to match the tape measure on the side. Tool shifts are controlled through cylinders on each side. You've got a stop plate in between for your extend and retract, as well as hard stops to set your fastener locations. Horizontal shifts are used for both miter and cope and stick. Angular shifts are used for miter positions only. There is a vertical shift to present the tool down to the door to down clamp it before the fastener is set to ensure consistent fastener depth in the corners. Horizontal and vertical size adjustment on the ProMax DP Plus is a 2-hand tie-down operation. 1 hand on the joystick, 2nd hand on the operator cycle button on either the right hand or the left hand side of the electrical box. For sizing purposes, there is a vertical tape measure as well as a horizontal tape measure for sizing of the machine. Before loading the door, the operator will now set it to the correct door height and door width, and then load the door into position. The tape measure is set with the opening adder already in place. So a 16-inch door will open up to 17 inches wide, and the tape measure for 16 will read door width, not opening adder. First set of cabinet doors I'm going to run are cope and stick style doors. So I'm going to first go to my operator console, change my machine cycle to automatic mode, change my fastening pattern to both pins per corner, as well as my door style to cope and stick. The first door I'm going to run is 9 1/4 by 12 1/4. So you take the measurement off the top edge of the indicator plate as well as the inside edge of the stiffener plate to set the door position to 12 1/4 by 9 1/4. Load the door into the nest, 2-hand tie down to cycle the machine, clamp, square. Miter door construction, you set the clamp pads to the 2.5 inch rail and style width setting. We adjust the door style to miter, and for demonstration purposes I'm going to change the machine cycle to semi-automatic. First door running is 9 by 12. The face of the door goes down onto the clamp pads. Semi-automatic mode. Machine comes in, clamps, holds everything, tools do not fire. Joint can be inspected to ensure that it's tight. Cycle the door one more time. Fasteners are positioned. machine unclamped. Next door is 12 by 16. Still in semi-automatic mode. (15 by 28). Size out vertically, size out horizontally. (18 by 39). Last set of doors are the 2 1/8 inch rail and style shaker doors, cope and stick joint on the corners. Both pins per corner, automatic cycle mode, cope and stick selection is set. First door is 15 1/4 by 28 1/4. Change your clamp pad position to 2.5. Next door is 18 1/4 by 39 1/4.